the horizon.
Good steal by Corzine. Good man awake on D.
Good break up with that one by Moncrief. Went right in the lane.
Well, even though he's a superstar, he still hustles up and down the floor.
Chicago ball into their own bucket off to the right. Woolridge will play it. He'll trigger it, and waiting for somebody to break. Needs help. Finally gets it out to Watley.
They're breaking. They're just being held. They can't get open.
Orlando, after a dry spell, now has 13. He's the leading scorer in the game. Moncrief has a dozen for the Bucks.
You know, Fred Carter, assistant coach Fred Carter, really worked with Orlando on that jump shot. Used to see him stay after practice, day after day, and it looks like it's paying off.
Cummings guarded by Woolridge. He'll shoot over him. It won't go. Taken down by Corzine. The outlet, not a good one. It right into the hands of Lister. So the Bucks got it right back. Cummings fakes it out there, then gets it down on the dotted line to Moncrief. Wouldn't fall, and a whistle down under.
Went in, we'd say he just wanted to rebound.
Sidney Moncrief misses this one. That's the third one he has missed.
You know, he looks like he got off to a real fast start. You know, it was kind of that challenge with Jordan. He looks just a little bit tired right now.
Moncrief ready. They trail by 13, but he gets it and cuts it to 12. So Moncrief now with 13. He's not scored a field goal since the first 3 or 4 minutes. Just been getting a lot of free throws. 45-33 Bulls. 4:35 remaining in the second quarter. Moncrief tried to come over and get it, but got away with a foul, really. That's Watley off the glass. It'll go for a little mo.
Oh, nice move by Corzine, too. He kind of screened Brewer out of the play, rolled him out of the play, left the little fellow Watley open for the one off the glass.
That's a 14-point lead. That's the biggest margin ever here tonight. And touch last by a Bull. Bucks ball into their own bucket off to the right. Let's see.
It's a spot guy to the ball now. Anybody can do it.
3 points will not go for Dunleavy. Taken down by Green. Gets it away to Watley. Moving up quickly. Pulls up. 18-footer. Won't go. Taken down by Brewer. Long outlet Dunleavy. Dunleavy drives the lane. Flips it back. But he made the wrong choice. Indecision cost him the play there. Corzine. 8-footer.
Poster schedule.
All right. Crashing away we go again. 3:50 remaining in the first half. Pressey is back in. Remember, he picked up some early fouls and they had to get him out of there. Brewer with a hook, no good. Comes down, gets it, no. Tried to flip it back up in there. He's still battling, puts it up, and finally got it. Brewer earned that bucket.
Third time to charm. He stayed after it. You know, when you're standing in there like that, nobody can really jump. The guy 7'4" has got an advantage.
And that gives him 5. 49-35 Chicago. Moving toward the 3-minute mark of the second quarter. Corzine, yes.
Oh, he's got a little confidence tonight. You can see it in his eyes.
Well, I'll tell you, for a guy that was testing that heel before the game and looked to be in pain, he's playing pretty well right now.
Well, that adrenaline gets flowing. That helps that pain a little bit.
Pressey going to drive down, and a flip will get it. Pressey, so his presence felt in a hurry. He has 8. And it's 51-37, 14-point lead Chicago.
I like seeing post Orlando Woolridge up now. Make him pay for Pressey being 3 or 4 inches smaller.
Oh, might be able to draw another foul on him as well. He has 3. That's Sidney Green firing no good off the front. Woolridge going to go back up, and he got it.
They're going to pay anyway. Pressey didn't box Orlando out. He went to the hoop, stuck it back in.
15 for Orlando Woolridge. And that turnaround trying to spin toward the bucket, and a whistle.
Now here's Orlando's follow. If you can't see Pressey here, Pressey, there you see Pressey, just doesn't box him out. Orlando goes to the hoop, puts it up strong. And he draws a foul down on this end. I didn't agree with the call. I thought we couldn't see the call either, but Dick Bavetta was right on the play. Mihalik was at midcourt. I would rather see the official on the play make the call. It allows for even Kevin probably would have believed at that point.
All right, Caldwell Jones back in at center. That free throw is good by Pressey and gives him 9. Higgins is still in there. Johnson has come in at a forward. So you got Johnson back up in there. And it's good by Pressey and gives him 10. Greg Hodges has come in for the Milwaukee Bucks. He's number 15. He was also in that big deal with the Clippers, wasn't he?
Yeah, he's a little quick guy. He played a lot of time in San Diego, averaged 9 points one game and 7 another. I think he was like 4th or 5th in minutes on the club.
And he just picked up a foul. By the way, he's from the Chicagoland area, from Rich East and Park Forest. Went to Cal State Long Beach.
Good smart move by Enos. See, when you get a guy coming in off the bench like that, he's a little cold. The first thing you really want to do is take it to him. Enos did it, drew the foul. He'll shoot a pair.
Watley with 3 points so far, and still with 3 as he misses the second free throw. He is now 1 for 3 from the line tonight. Enos, Mo, Watley didn't get either one of them. 53-39, 14-point lead Chicago, moving up toward the 2-minute mark in the second quarter. Moncrief, 20-footer, no. Taken off by Watley. Good outlet for Higgins. He is on the way, and that'll be a foul as Hodges got in front of him and reached in.
Yeah, good hustle by Hodges on the play. Higgins had him beat. Nice feed from Watley. Hodges hustles down the floor. He said, hey, look, you're going to earn it if you're going to get it.
Higgins at the line.
That last angle looked like a pretty nice play.
Oh, cooled off at the line here, folks. Got to get back on that line, get hot. 53 at halftime. Missed them both. They've missed the last 4 then. 53-39 Chicago, moving right up to the 2-minute mark. And that's a whoop on 2 minutes. All right, Moncrief looking. They've got 4 men down and under along the baseline. Brings it back out a little. That'll be Mokeski.
Nice flash in the middle by Mokeski. Flash is called when you come across the lane. We call that flash. He puts his hands up. Good, strong move. You know, now he's having to do a little more one-on-one. The plays are coming more directly at him, and sometimes that can play into a detriment for a player.
All right, Mokeski getting his first point with that last free throw, and he gets them both. He's not that good a free throw shooter ordinarily, only about 69%. They're going to put a little pressure as Caldwell Jones has it. Get it away to Orlando. They got to get it out of that backcourt, and he dribbled it off of his knee, and it'll go to Milwaukee. Well, make a mistake like that, give them a little incentive to come back in here with 1:43 remaining till the half. Hodges, Cummings, they were teammates at San Diego. Good move by Cummings.
Yeah, there was that quickness he used that time on Higgins. Just spun right off of him. I mean, on Johnson. Good move.
Now it's a 10-point game. Remember, the Bulls led by 1 time by 16. Now it's a 10-point lead. 53-43. Higgins looking inside, going to shoot over, and won't get it. A tip up in there is no good by Johnson. Coming down with it is Terry Cummings, and he'll move up court. Dribbles it pretty well for a big man, doesn't he? He's going to take it all away. What a move, and what a play by Terry Cummings. That gives him 10. Well, he went all the way. He dribbled the length of the floor. Now they've cut it down to 8 points, and Kevin Lockery wants a timeout.
22nd timeout he's going to call.
Watch Terry Cummings. He's coming right at you.
Well, when you see that guy coming down the floor, if you're a big man, you gotta make sure you fill up the lane. Terry looks a little bit quicker now, even though he's got 3 fouls still. He's got to be careful. He went up really plays in his favor. It's just quickness that he can use against the opponents.
Boy, when you remember Terry Cummings was an underclassman.
And lift weights while you're watching it.
All right, they've cut the lead in half. It was 16, now it's 8. Pressey against Woolridge. Tries to shoot, and a whistle. With 2 of them right there, 1 of them had to get him. And it'll be Pressey, and that's 4 on him.
Well, Pressey had him in trouble, and again, bail him out. This is a stupid foul. Watch what happens here. Orlando's, not a real good shot. And see him come down. He's got him fading away. He should just put his hands straight up. Don't swat at the ball. You're not going to block that many shots in this league.
45, Kevin Gravy.
Kevin Gravy's going to come in. And so Orlando gets them both. And he now has 17. 55-45, back to a 10-point Chicago lead. We're under a minute. We're at 40 seconds.
Little Boston weave there.
Cummings, 18-footer, and he's got it. Cummings is starting to light it up. He has a dozen.
Well, if he can shoot from out there, he'd be serious trouble.
Especially after sitting out as much time as he did here in this first half in foul trouble, and he's picked up a dozen points. You can watch the time yourself right at the top of your screen. An alley-oop pass, not a good one. Orlando couldn't control it with 2 bucks around him, and Milwaukee will come up court, trailing 55-47. Hodges sets the play. Watley trying to keep him out there to keep him from going penetrating, and he did let it go. No, he didn't have the good one that he did to end the first quarter with a 3-pointer. I think he thought he'd been fouled from behind, but no. Down and under to Johnson. and he stepped on that line. He was too far under, not realizing it, stepped out of bounds. The turnover goes to the Bucks.
Good move. Got a little backdoor move on Terry Cummings. Had the ball, just stepped on the line with a little help from Terry.
They've got Dunleavy and Moncrief at the guards. Cummings at one forward. Hitterstedt and Kenny Fields at the other. That's Cummings slapped away by Johnson, but it goes out to Dunleavy, and that'd be a 3-second. They were in there a long time.
Well, they were making their home down there in the lane. Moncrief, he tried to step out of bounds. Even on the 3-second lane, that doesn't mean the count stops.